Jeff Gordon once said, "I can't remember many of the races I won, but I can tell you every single one I lost." And at Kansas Speedway, Denny Hamlin lived through one of those losses that will haunt him forever. He had the race in his hands, he had history within reach, and then, in the final corner, everything slipped away. This wasn't just about a win, it was about legacy, family, and heartbreak. Let's rewind. Denny Hamlin entered Kansas with one goal, to win his 60th career cup race. That number isn't just a stat. 60 wins would tie him with Kevin Harvick, putting Hamlin among the top 10 winners in NASCAR history. From the start, it looked like destiny. He qualified on the front row, surged to the lead, and dominated. 159 laps led, Stage 1 winner, Stage 2 winner. His Toyota looked untouchable. Fans thought the race was already decided. This was Hamlin's day. But in NASCAR, nothing is ever simple. On lap 214, disaster struck. Hamlin lost power steering. Imagine wrestling a 3,500-pound machine at 180 miles per hour with no leverage. Every corner was torture, and if that wasn't enough, his car began suffering low voltage issues. Yet somehow, even with a crippled car, Hamlin kept the lead with just 14 laps to go. But then came the pit stop that changed everything. A late caution forced everyone onto pit road, and Hamlin's regular jackman wasn't there, suspended after Bristol. The substitute slipped. Hamlin lost 4 positions. Suddenly, the dominant car was restarting 6th. All that control gone in seconds. The final laps spiraled into chaos. The race went into overtime. Then a multi-car crash forced a red flag. The restart order flipped, and suddenly Bubba Wallace, Hamlin's own driver at 23XI Racing, was leading. Think about that dynamic. Hamlin is both Bubba's boss and his competitor. On one side, a driver chasing a legacy. On the other, a teammate fighting for his playoff life. The green flag waved. Hamlin charged forward, carving through the field. He clawed his way back to second, right behind Wallace. Then came the moment. Final corner. Hamlin dove low, trying to steal the inside line. But with no power steering, his car pushed up the track. He clipped Wallace. Wallace smacks the wall. Both Toyotas slowed, and in the blink of an eye, Chase Elliott, with 4 fresh tires, flew past them both. At the line, Elliott won by 0.069 seconds. Less than a tenth of a second separated Hamlin from history. Hamlin coasted back to pit road, crushed. After leading more than half the race, he had nothing to show for it but second place. His words after the race said it all. "I wanted it bad. I wanted it for my dad, I wanted it for everybody, just wanted it a little too hard." That's the pain of racing. Sometimes, the more you want it, the further it slips away. And the awkward part? He didn't just lose, he tangled with his own driver, Bubba Wallace. Wallace kept his cool, even interrupting Hamlin's interview to say, "Good battle, that's racing." But the tension was obvious. A boss had just wrecked his employee, and it cost both of them. And then Jeff Gordon spoke. The 4-time champion, the man with 93 cup wins, didn't gloat. He didn't even celebrate his Hendrick driver's victory. Instead, he looked at Hamlin and said something haunting. "Oh, I can't remember many of the ones that I won, but I can tell you all the ones I lost." Think about that. One of the greatest drivers in history doesn't carry his wins, he carries his failures. The races that slipped away. The moments where a single mistake erased everything. For Gordon, it was a speeding penalty at Martinsville in 2015. For Hamlin, it will forever be Kansas 2025. Wins fade into history, but losses, they stay with you. They wake you up at night. They replay in your mind forever. So what does this mean for Hamlin? He'll move forward. He's still in the playoffs, he's still chasing a championship, but Kansas was more than just a race. It was the one that got away. And for drivers like Hamlin and Gordon, those are the ones you never forget. Kansas gave us drama, chaos, and a photo finish, but more than that, it gave us a reminder of what racing really is. Not just the glory of winning, but the pain of losing. Because in NASCAR, as in life, it's the losses that carve the deepest scars.